Hi everyone, welcome to Pirate of the Galaxy Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the Aries Collective. We are going to be doing a career and money reading, focusing on anything connected to career and money. So I do want to let you know as well that cross watchers are welcome. Flip switch the energies as roles may be reversed. Also, time is fluid. So this could be something that has happened in the past. It could be something that is currently taking place, or it could be something that will be unfolding in the near future here. So Aries, the universe has a message for you today. Let's set sail and find out what it is. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, can you please connect me to the collective energy of our Aries collective? Can you please help me to channel any messages for their greatest and highest good? Anything that they need to know and be aware of at this time. Thank you, Spirit. So Aries, I am going to be pulling some oracle cards first, and after we pull the cards, we will jump in with the tarot. Can I get 2 oracle cards for Aries at this time, please, Spirit? What do they need to know about any money and career related matters? So we have 2 cards that came out. We have this seal card, and it says business contract, documents, gift of money, career, written, clerical paperwork, staying put. And then we also have the frame card that came out. It says yeah, steady income, organizing, accomplishments, career, art, design, home orientated, self-employed. So with these cards, I'm getting that a lot of you are going to be getting a gift of money. I would say this could come in as an extra bonus payout at your jobs, some sort of additional payment on top of your regular earnings. But this looks like it has to do with your day-to-day job. If you are working, you know, like a Monday to Friday, or even shift work. This has to do with something in writing, clerical paperwork. And it does say they're staying put. So I am getting, for a lot of you, you are currently staying put. You could be wanting to move in the future. But for now, it seems like with the economy, especially everything that's going on, that the best thing for you to do right now is to stay put until you have, if you are wanting to move, until you have your ducks in a row to make that move. And then we do have this frame card here. It does talk about a steady income, organizing accomplishments. I am drawn to this art and design, home orientated and self-employed. It could be that for a lot of my Aries, I know that as the first of the zodiacs, I know that a lot of you, especially in 2026, are drawn towards starting your own businesses. Could be some of you that are wanting to start your own business, starting your own side hustles on top of your work. So this could be something that you're having to do at home. It could also tie into your creativity. Could be that this office job or your day-to-day job doesn't allow you to venture out and explore your creative ideas a lot, because this does seem like it's more like clerical and paperwork and something that's very fixed and not a lot of space to move outside these, I'm getting the word barriers. So with this frame, it seems that you have some kind of plan outside of this 9 to 5 or your day-to-day. Maybe it's a corporate job outside of it, that you are venturing out into your creativity and working from home, starting something from home so that you could move towards a self-employed position in the future. Okay, let's get into tarot though and see what the cards have to say. Angel, spirits, guides, ancestors, can I please get the anchor of the message for my Aries? So we pulled the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Then can I get the challenge that our Aries collective may be facing, please, and thank you for these messages. What are the challenges with regards to career and finance? We have the Page of Swords. Can you please show me the recent energy? We do have the Two of Pentacles, that's the recent past. Can I get the surrounding energy that my Aries is unaware of? This is going to be the Seven of Cups. It's a new deck, so bear with me if I need to look at the card to figure out what it is. It's a very cute deck though. I love it. I just got it today. Then please tell me what is coming towards my Aries in finance and career. Please and thank you. We have the Queen of Swords. And then can I get the final potential outcome? So over here we do have the Two of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Interesting cards. Interesting card combination. Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Chariot. So what you don't see coming is that things could be moving forward a lot faster than you think. Chariot is our major arcana for Cancer. I am going to be pulling some clarifiers, so let's take a look and see. Also, cards have already been shuffled prior to this reading. And I only take jumpers, so I do appreciate your patience if you're new to the channel. Okay, so before I actually pull clarifiers, let's go through these cards. In the anchor of the message, we have the Ace and Spears. I'm going to go through these and then I'll pull clarifiers after, okay? So in the anchor of the message, Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. I really love this energy here for you because it shows me that you have a new idea or clarity on where you're wanting to head with your career and finance, where you're wanting to head with your goals. This could be now if you are working at a job, if you are wanting to stay at the job. This could be, this is the beginning of the year, you have an idea of where you're wanting to head within your career. This could also be for a lot of you, like I said, if you are starting up a side hustle, a business, you have clarity now. Things that were maybe unclear in the past is giving you a lot of clarity on a new beginning. This is something new on how to pursue this Ten of Cups, how to get to your happily ever after, how to get to your dream job, or make it, something that actually I'm getting for a lot of you, something that doesn't feel like work, something that you love doing so much that you could do this every day because I feel that a lot of the times when we're doing things, you know, when we're in a job or anything that we're not necessarily, that's not our passion, then you can get a burnout quickly if you're overexerting yourself, you know, if you're putting in too many hours. But if it's something that you're so passionate about, I don't necessarily think that there can be a burnout, because you're just working towards your passions and something that you love. Okay. In the challenge, we do have the Page of Swords. This is about someone collecting information. I'm getting a spine energy. So if you are if you are working at a job, it could be that someone's watching you constantly. Maybe you have a boss that's watching you constantly. Maybe you have you know, colleagues, or someone that I'm getting is spying on you, that they keep watching you. Maybe a boss that's micromanaging you and watching your every move here. So this does come as a challenge. I do know that my Aries specifically are very independent, and they don't do well when they're feeling confined. It's kind of like you need to give them their space. I know that they're very hardworking, and whenever they put under you know, magnifying glass, they feel claustrophobic, and it's not a good feeling for my Aries. So in the recent past energy, we do have the Two of Pentacles. It does seem as if something was up in the air. There was some kind of decision that you were making. I'm getting, for a lot of you, it could have been related to you know, how are you going to start, if you are starting anything new, yeah, like a side hustle, how you are going to go about it. There was a lot of planning and thinking that was going into it, and you know, timing as well, when to execute. Now, in the energy surrounding you that you're unaware of, so we do have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is normally something saying that there can be illusion around, which I'm not surprised if that is the case, because we do have is it Neptune that has moved into Aries. But at the same time, with Neptune being in Aries, even though, you know, you might feel that things are dreamy, or that there's illusion, this is actually when with Aries, Neptune in Aries, Aries are go-getters, we're action orientated, right? So it's kind of like, this is the time that you're unaware of, that you can actually go after these goals. You're putting fire to these dreams, like you're gonna put that fuel in the rocket so that it can reach for, you know, the moon, the stars. So, and there's also a lot of opportunities, maybe some opportunities that haven't even made themselves known to you yet. In the energy that's coming towards you, we do have the Queen of Swords. So I'm getting, this could be maybe a boss of yours. Maybe there is going to be some kind of stern or like honest conversation I'm getting. Maybe an honest conversation, a straightforward conversation. Perhaps this could even be you that has some things to say to another person, that you're kind of, you know, not mincing your words. You're not going to candy coat something. You're going to be direct. That's how I know my Aries, cutting through any bullshit. Okay. Now, in the outcome, we are going to clarify this. This does show me some kind of partnership, the Two of Cups. So it could be that the outcome, that you are going to be going into partnership. It could also be, if you don't plan on necessarily going into some kind of partnership, this could be, because I am drawn to this over here at the top here, that is the Divine. So, and she's putting oil on this Tin Man. So I am getting that you could be going into, you know, co-creating. That's what I'm getting with the Divine, for this new future of yours, for your project, for your empire that you're building here. And this witch and all their flying monkeys, you're gonna leave them out in the cold. You're gonna leave them. You're gonna exit. You're gonna leave, and they're gonna be left out in the cold. Okay, so let's quickly start clarifying. Clarify this anchor of the message, please, Spirit. Why do we have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups? Is there anything that you want to add here for my Aries, please and thank you? Okay, Page of Pentacles. This deck was just upside down. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Justice. Love it. Yeah, so in the anchor of the message, you had this new idea on how you're going to get to your Ten of Cups, how you're going to get to this dream job, this dream business that you're opening. This is a new solid opportunity in the 3D that you're opening up. This definitely fills your heart up. This really makes you happy. Emotionally, physically, mentally. For a lot of you with that that seal card, you feel like you're trapped. I'm getting at your job, and you're looking for a way out, and this is going to be your justice. I think that, you know, wherever you are at the time in your job, it could be for a lot of you that you've really put up with a lot from this company or job that you've been through, and a lot of the times you've been overlooked. Maybe for some of you, you don't feel that you've been appreciated enough, and this is going to be your justice by making this decision in what's in your best interest. Okay, the energy, that's the challenge. So the spine, we have the Two of Swords. Give me 2 more cards, please, Spirit. And we have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm getting for like a lot of you in your challenge, this is an energy of someone constantly watching you. I'm getting the energy of being micromanaged. This makes you feel stuck. This makes you feel trapped. Like I said, Aries needs a lot of freedom. It seems that you could be working in a team, but I am getting for a lot of you, if you are working on a team, not everyone could be pulling their weight. And I'm getting here so that the money might be good where you are located, where you're working. The money may be great, but I still don't think that it's enough. I don't think that you're feeling appreciated. Like, if you can see this character compared to this Queen of Pentacles, they're not equal in size. So I don't think that there's a lot of equality. Like, this person's holding the pentacle and this person's holding a little carrot. So it's like, they might, you know, you might be making a good earning, but compared to, you know, what you are worth if you were able to do your own thing, I think you're getting, you know, carrots, like pennies. What is the recent past energy? What is the recent past energy, please? You're getting carrots and they're having their pentacles, you know. What is the recent past energy? We have the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit, for my Aries collective. Also, Aries, if this reading does resonate with you, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It helps my channel grow, and also it helps me to connect to your energy. If you do like this reading and you want to see future readings, please subscribe so that you can get notifications. We have the Magician, that's major for Gemini. We have the Seven of Cups. This is the second time the card appeared. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So in the past, there was like this decision making, juggling. you know, like, oh, like, how am I going to bring about this change? I really want to, you know, open up my side hustle. So it was all about manifesting, you know, and we know that manifesting isn't just sitting on the couch and dreaming of what you want. It's actually taking action, taking steps so that the universe can meet you halfway. There were a lot of options, a lot of unknowns, you know, what is under each of these cups? What if I pick the wrong cup? But I do get that you like, you know what, I'm just gonna find out what's in each and every cup until I get the right cup, because eventually you got to the 9 of Cups, and it seems like it was a good decision for you. You're happy. This is like wish fulfillment. This is close to like the star energy, right? So very good. I think you went and you took that leap of faith, you took that jump, and now you're sitting there with the 9 of Cups. You're building your empire. Clarify this 7 of Cups in the surrounding energy that we're unaware of. What are we unaware of, please, Spirit? Give me 3 cards for my Aries collective. 8 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Cups. One more card. And we have Judgment. Yeah. So I think what you're unaware of is you're waking up to the fact that if you put in the work, because especially with Saturn in Aries right now, that is an energy not only for the Aries collective, but for everyone, that if you put in, but yeah, especially the Aries collective, if you're putting in the work, you will get the rewards. That's like, you know, Saturn gets a bit of a bad rap, but it's all about hard work. And when you are putting in the work and when you're consistent, you are gonna, you know, you are gonna reap the rewards. I see you over here putting in the work, and you see you're doing this outside of the city that's behind you. So a lot of you could be doing it in quiet until, you know, until you're ready to make that announcement. But right now you're kind of just working on your own. I am getting over here that the 4 of Cups, it could be that, you know, the grass is greener on the other side. You're not happy with this cup that's currently being offered to you at your work, just because they're not paying you. They might be paying you, you know, fairly well compared to other places. But if you focus on what you're working on outside and you build and you do your own thing, you live your own dreams, you follow your own dreams, you're gonna get 3 cups instead of just this one. I can see this person sitting over here, or the sleeve, he's not happy with this 1 cup. We want more cups, because why not? The universe is abundant. Why not tap into that abundance, right? Judgment is all about, so I'm getting that eventually when some of you leave, if you do eventually leave the job that you are currently with, they are gonna want you to come back. But I don't think, you know, I don't think for a lot of you Aries that you will be going back, because it's just like, you know what, you already don't see me for my worth. And I also think that this Judgment could be like an awakening for you to, you know, it's kind of like, it's like social media, right? Let's say I share something on social media, and maybe it doesn't get a lot of reactions, just, you know, from the people that I'm surrounded with. Let's say I'm surrounded with, you know, work colleagues. It's because they're not necessarily your people. They're not going to react. Versus me, you know, let's say I join a page, a spiritual page, and I share a meme over there, I'm gonna get a lot more likes and reactions if I go to that said place, right? So it's just about choosing your audience, because you might not get valued and appreciated for what you have or what you do in a certain area. It's just because you're in the wrong location. If you move to a different location and you surround yourself with different minded people, more open-minded people instead of narrow-minded people, you will get a lot further. And I think that's the realization, like, oh, you know, there's nothing wrong with me necessarily. All my life I've, you know, been made to feel like I'm not enough, or, you know, I'm never going to meet this goal. But meanwhile, it's just the people that you've been surrounded with all this time. And I think you're starting to meet your tribe, you know, your spiritual family, people that appreciate you more. Let's see what's coming to you. Why do we have this Queen of Swords here? Please, Spirit, clarify that for me. So we have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups. The Moon and the Nine of Wands. So I think it's just the Queen of Swords. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's just more of you being able to see clearly and focus on your goals. And I think you're really just zoning in and you know, cutting everything out, honing in on your goals and cutting out all the noise. We do have the Three of Wands that's waiting for your ships to come in. If you work hard, you will get the rewards, divine timing. Nine of Cups, we had this year already, so you will be blessed. You are going to attract abundance. The Moon, I do believe that you are being guided by your intuition. You're tapping into your intuition. And yeah, this might seem like something that will be taking a long time, but I think for a lot of you, this is something that if you put in the work and you be consistent, you will start reaping the rewards and the benefits. Let's clarify the outcome. Why do we have the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, please, Spirit? We have the Four of Cups again. We have, oh, look at that, 10 of Pentacles. Haha. I told you. That's generational wealth, baby. You're gonna make it. Get ready, Aries. All those years that life has been preparing you. Yeah. So Two of Cups is you co-creating with the divine and leaving everything that doesn't serve you behind. The Four of Cups is showing me that yes, the grass is greener on the other side, because you know what? You're going to go to that side and you're going to water it for yourself. This is your goals. This is your dreams, your inspirations, your aspirations. The 10 of Pentacles, oops, I should cover that. But this is, you know, having it all. This is generational wealth. Not only will you have enough money for yourself and your family and your loved ones, but, you know, when you leave this world behind, you're going to leave a legacy behind. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is fast-moving energy. So this is telling me that this energy and your goals, moving towards your goals, it's coming in a lot faster than you think. Like, you think it's going to take like 10 years. No, it's probably going to take half that time, like 5 years. But you have to be putting in the work, okay? All right, my beautiful Aries. So this was your message for career and finance. I hope this helped and resonated with most of you. Know that I love you all very, very much. And remember to trust the stars, follow your intuition, and I'll see you in the next cosmic voyage.